Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5aces here. Sometimes it's the simple things in life, just sitting back, chilling here with a can of beer, or as it were in my case, a can of ginger, like a jug of ginger tea. I got my trusty mug here, and just watching some OpenRA replays fresh off the ladder. And this is a continuation of the best of 7 between two players who are new to the scene but have already made quite the impact. Here on Mounds, live and coming at you live. It is gonna be in the service of the Germans, Mr. Sub, and he's gonna be taking on a big name, already big name and established player after 2 weeks or so, Mr. Kav as Russia. What I really like about the playstyle of both Kav and Sub is that they don't shy away from tech. So it's not the eternal tier 0, tier 1.5 spam. It's rather like both of them are taking risks here and there, just letting loose a radar rush upon this world here or there, which is something I thoroughly enjoy. And currently the score is 1-1. So let's see where this leads us in game number 3 out of 7. I actually don't know into how many parts I'm gonna split this, because there's just so many games to cast. So much OpenRA goodness. Ah, that is Sub going very aggressive. Marching forward and trying to camp the oils, the natural oils here off Cav. He's gonna have a very stable position. Oh, he's gonna trade so well. Brilliant positioning. Not inching forward too much. And thus the engineer might be able to snag an oil away here. 1 oil for Cav, but that's fine. He was always bound to get at least one of them. And if he manages his resources... Oh, that's so nice. He's opening up a gap here, and it hasn't been revealed to Kav just yet. Kav has heard the shots, but he doesn't know whether... Oh, no. Pathing? Oh! No way. Doesn't find the engineer. That is a lucky break for this fine gentleman. And another ambush has been set up just nicely. This is Sub out-positioning Kav in every metric. It's very hard. Don't get me wrong, in OpenRA, sometimes it's up to... it's very much up to decision-making. I wouldn't say RNG, that's not correct, but it is definitely up to like predicting your opponent rather than scouting first, because scouting always means you expend a rifle just to know the position, and then your opponent knows you know him, you know his position, and then you just he repositions himself. So that's kind of how this game works. Uh-oh. NG, don't lead the charge. Yeah. Pulling him back there. Man, Sub with some really great positional game. Also finding out that the oil derrick has been taken from Kav. Where is Kav's engineer? Oh yeah, just sitting next to the war factory. He's chilling. I thought it would destroy the oil derrick, but no, it was just the oil barrel. Just a barrel of oil, and as we all have learned last year, sometimes oil sells for a negative price. So yeah, light tank build for Sub. Does anyone remember this inverted oil crisis where in the 90s everyone was worried about the oils running dry, and now with fracking and all those terrible techniques, it has actually turned around in a way that oil scores a negative price, which just goes to show how insane our economy is and how insane late stage capitalism is. But that's just my the inner class fighter of mine talking here. Uh-oh. Rocket Soldier leading the charge. Whoa, no rockets here. Light tank can go in. Ooh, he's got a great window. He's got the greatest of windows here. Alright, let's barely not snipe the engineer. Oh, yeah. Now he's got his eyes set primed on the engineer. Rockets in a perfect position. Oh, he's microing them so well. Oh. APC going down, and now need to book... Perfect micro. Oh my goodness, he's being pincered. But he is not faltering. What a high level of gameplay here. This is insane. And the light tank is probably not going down either. Sub, my man. This has been pixel perfect micro. I don't think you could micro this any better if you tried with the visibility line of sight cheat. Seriously. That was some of the most tense and intense early game I've ever seen. Okay, look at this early game graph. Sub is up 6.7k destroyed over 1.5k destroyed. and also has killed an oil derrick to boot. This is insanity. His army advantage is gonna be skyrocketing. Look at the trades. Those trades are, yeah, going up higher than Bitcoin. Seriously, invest into Subcoin right now. Oh. I mean, there is still a chance he's gonna throw this, don't get me wrong. There's always a chance to come back in OpenRA, but this has been a stellar performance through and through. From start to finish, and there's gonna be the consolation prize that he doesn't get the first place trophy, but he gets an oil derrick, which ain't too bad. And unlike someone like Goat, he doesn't incorporate medics into his play, so no ritual sacrifice of a medic there, which is known to be a sign of good luck in the OpenRA community. Alright, an army out for Calf, but it is very underwhelming. Calf is going aggressive and is probably gonna reveal himself on the oil derrick, but yeah. Sub has already rallied his troops there, so he knows that this push is coming. He's not gonna be surprised, not gonna be caught off guard. He's just... oh, they're nasty. Those rockets just dying to one single rifleman. That is a bit efficient. And Calf splitting off a heavy tank to deal with the oil derrick, that is smart. But this army is so much larger. I think he can actually A-move. Problem is, he doesn't know about that. But he definitely knows he's ahead, given how the early game went. 5 mediums already out versus 2 heavies. But the eco is starting to kick in for Calf, so... let's see, 3, 4, 5... yeah, only 5 harvesters for Sub. So if he doesn't do anything about it real quick, he's gonna be outscaled, regardless of his great early game. Alright, heavy tank is just leading the army on a wild goose chase. Maybe Sub just wants to flank. I think this smells like a flank to me. This light tank, hero of the people. Made from German steel. Oh, that's annoying. MCV can't deploy here. Calf was thinking about moving out his Conyard, but thinking twice about it now. Don't reveal yourself on the fence. He revealed himself on the fence. That is a cardinal sin in OpenRA. Oh no. Oh, not like this. Don't lose your harvesters to a random stray ultra, just random stray heavy. It's not supposed to be happening. Oh, nice though. Gets away for now. And there's now, yeah, triple rocket. Ah, might be worth it to build an engineer. We're gonna keep tabs on that. But he's gonna trade equally. He's gonna trade blow for blow. Nice, nice. There's more ore trucks where that one came from, though. That is both the refineries gonna be going down. Okay. This is gonna be a massive problem for Calf, who doesn't have a refinery in the vicinity. Ah, he has not built a mechanic. That is sad. Very sad, but he's winning the engagement in the north. And as such, his army is definitely in a great position overall. Economy, it's even. And Sub is floating 7k. Plus the assets are 10k ahead for Sub as well. Massive infantry push out is going to meet the MCV, but it's definitely going to have some bunkers queued up. There's... oh, it's a turret. Oh, whatever. He should have enough army mass to kill this. Lots of rockets. The little rocket density may be even a bit too high. Ooh, MCV, yeah. Thinking twice about deploying that. That's a turret. Unlucky. And he sees that this is a very rocket-centric composition, so he can go in. He can go in with his infantry corps. He's gonna... wow, he's struggling to deal with the heavy tanks. That is surprising, but in come the pillboxes, okay. This should be enough to clear this. Was actually a really bad trade for Sub, all things considered. But it doesn't really matter thus far. No consequences from this just yet. Wait, did that kill a second harvester? Yeah, it did. Okay, there's one harvester being transferred. The flank from Calf, the flank of legends. Alright, this has been revealed. I think this is a dead expansion. I don't think there's anything he can do about it. But Calf is gonna be looking for the main base. Ooh. That is so risky. Double war factory now. So that can definitely snowball. But Sub is probably gonna have to say something about this. Oh! Did he scout this? Okay, Sub is rallying troops into the perfect position. He doesn't have enough, mind you, but he is definitely aware of things. Going hard for the Kanyard. He's got enough mass to kill this easily. Yep, no hands required. Alright, that is the MCV down. Very good, and he's looking for the main base and also sending his second detachment into 2 flame towers though. Uh-oh, is he overcommitting? Because Sub can't hold this right now. He has build radius, that's important. So he's gonna hope and pray that his armor is eventually gonna be enough to overwhelm with the support of some pillboxes here and there. Oh man. Has Sub thrown away in... No way. No way. He has thrown away too many pillboxes, hasn't he? My lord. Are you kidding me? Is he actually starting to lose now? Is he gonna get snowballed on? It's just starting to look like it. His entire army there got cleaned up. Oh, that army graph plummeting. He is plummeting in supply. It's just... That is brutal. That is a very sad day. I definitely had Sub as the favorite in this game. But as it stands, outplaying himself to a degree. He should have, after he had this big army advantage and pushed onto the and killed the Kanyard, he should have gone south and just killed the harvesters. That's all he needed. Kill the harvesters, kill the war factory. Yeah. This is 100% on Sub here. Had he not gone north and greeded for the main base, instead gone south and cleared out the expansion, he would have been in an okay spot and could then have rotated his army back to defend. Man, that is the throw of the century. And that is only game number 3. That is a 2-1 up for Cav here. But there is more. See you in a sec.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Welcome to Throwtown Population Sub. This time it's going to be Winding Woods. And the factions in question are France for Sub, so I don't know if he's randoming or not. And again, Russia for Cav. So maybe we're going to be seeing some more Tesla tanks. I would definitely be down for that. This time around, it's going to be basically the same factions with a few minor changes. You know, still Allies versus Soviets. Alright, little battle pause. Tactical pause has been activated. Now, this gives us time to analyze the map. Hospital in the middle, highly contested. Wait, those are custom tiles. Behind the church, there's a graveyard. This is sweet. I've never seen this in the base game. It isn't in the base game, because I know the tile set by heart. I have played this game in and out. Is there any more custom tiles? Well, yes. This field with the hay bales is definitely custom made. What reads like a ZX Ganon logo, but is actually a logo of the RHL Season 10, is definitely custom made as well. So a few custom tiles have snuck their way in here. Cool. Alright. Tank traps have been in the game before though. Alright, I think that should resume the game. Yes. There we go. So France has now access to the phase transport instead of Ingelando, which makes them a more desirable faction than England, which again strikes me as weird. With all the balance changes, I would still like to implement a sniper drop just to give Britain some flavor, because right now they have the same flavor as their tea, basically, which is to say none. Have I successfully culturally offended all the British people now? I'm very sorry. I actually love Great Britain. Yeah. But it was too easy. It was too easy. Grenadiers out for Cav. Alright. Going for a little flank, a little detour. But are gonna be running headfirst into the stream of infantry that is northbound. They tried. They got intercepted. Pow. Pop go the Grens. And a bit lucky that the engineer has not been sniffed out, but even against Gren, he can... Wait, is there more? Yeah, there's 2 more Grens. But Sub is not dropping the ball. He's got the pillbox ready. That is an easy way of defending. If you hold on to it with a double refinery, it's completely worth it. You have the spare funds in the early game, and you can always just cancel it. And if you need it to defend, you can just sell it afterwards. Plus he is... Yeah. See ya. Plus he went for double power plant anyway, because you need to either sell one of the refineries or go for a power plant before the war factory. So that, yeah, timings are similar. Just 4 seconds ahead is Cav. So no War Factory Rush this time around, which is kind of weird, because this map would lend itself to a War Factory Rush. And again, great position from the rifles of Cav, but there is no signs of aggression just yet. Not that the players would know. Players can just predict and speculate. This is why OpenRA is sometimes akin to chess. It is unlike other RTS where scouting is easy and easy to obtain, and easy to maintain. Like for example in StarCraft 2, you send your probes, you send your workers. You can't really afford doing that in Command & Conquer or in OpenRA, simply by virtue of everything having such low line of sight. Even if you send a scout in, you might miss something here and there. And that's why prediction becomes a very, very important tool in the kit of any OpenRA player worth their salt. So yeah, probably a bit more of a predictive RTS than others. More predictive than Warcraft 3 or StarCraft 2. Not that it would require a similar amount of skill. That's not what I'm trying to imply here, but I'd say predictive skills still need to be very high. APC out, and gonna pick up the engineer as well as a couple of rifles, it seems. Alright. Light tank has got the right idea. Is going south. Yeah, this has been revealed. When you're moving out with an army, that is one of the biggest tips that I can give you in OpenRA. When you move out with an army, don't reveal your position by crushing fences. Random fences can just give away your position against anything. Nice here. Nice idea from Sub. He is opting for the Derek here. However, the APC is going to be there in time to just make this a little trade-off. So again, we're going to be up 1 and 1 oils respectively, and Sub has got the hospital in the middle. That is just a nice freebie. Honestly, it's worth it more for the vision than for anything else. Tried hiding the rifle as well. That would have been sweet, hiding it somewhere in the shadows and then moving in as soon as the engineer is unprotected. Would have been a good idea. Okay, I thought it was running over with the light tank, but there is no way in hell he's ever gonna be there in time. MCV is out, and the MCV for Cav is actually 10 seconds behind, so he went 1 extra harvester. No, he didn't. What? The APC doesn't take that much longer. It is just 150 more expensive than a light tank. And 5 harvesters have been acquired for both, 3 refineries for both. Yeah, so it must have just been a little bit of stalling the build queue. First army out. Army led by an APC can sometimes be scary because the APC does sport some significant armor. Okay. Risky. Trying for the decap. And also going in with the entire army. That is move command. Ooh, nasty. Yeah. Nice snipe from Sub. Not losing any more units than he has to. That's great. Oh, light tank going in. And Cav not retargeting in time. That is many crushes being found here. Great connection from Sub, who is now gonna be able to force them back. Ooh, little pathing mistake by the tank here. That's alright. Traded up, I would say. Yep. Again, a 2k lead, so definitely the trades usually, traditionally it seems, are in favor of Sub. But that doesn't help you when you lose the game afterwards. Oh, engineer. Oh, it's gonna run foul of a rifle. Unfortunate. Nice attempt there. Okay. APC gets traded off for a single rocket. Not too good. And the army sizes should be similar this time around, simply because they're... Whoa, 2k difference. Simply because there has been a relative similarity in build orders. But that can sometimes be circumvented by going early radar. Nobody's doing that just yet, unfortunately. And the heavies are being repelled. Better concave for Cav. If it comes to an engagement right now... Oh wait, he's got his tank's ass backwards. That's not where you want to be. Uh-oh. He's also probably gonna get tangled up here. Those tiles constrict your movement a lot. Yeah, he's repositioning into a better concave. Smart call. Does he have a second war factory? No, not just yet. He's going for a refinery, and Sub is going for more racks. Doesn't he have 7 racks already? No, only 5. Quote, only 5. What other game do you regularly go 7 barracks in? Even in StarCraft, you never go 7 barracks. But maybe like 4, 5. 7 is just ludicrous. Okay, playing a very defensive game here. No one has split off any tanks just yet. It's been a super straightforward game, both players just rolling around with the death balls. No one wants to be caught off guard. Understandable. Yep, and Sub immediately rotating over, sensing that there's an attack coming. This is what pertains to what I said about the gamer sense earlier on. Again, just shipping off on barracks and not wanting to trade into defender's advantage. Oh, there has been a tank split off. Let's see if this can get some kills on the Harvester. Let's not watch. Let's actually watch the army. The bigger army's out for Sub, so he's still, with defender's advantage, I think he still can't take this. Very nice concave. One tank is forfeit here. However, both the Harvesters have been pulled off the line. Not too bad. Oh, there is a push with a heavy tank, but the heavy tank is not in the front. He's going in. Sub, you madman. I think that's too much infantry. That is too much. No, not like this. That is how you waste your advantage. Still trading evenly for now. Game's relatively even, I'd say. No one has lost any Harvesters just yet. Second War Factory, that is really a choice I like. When it comes to those big tank engagements, you want to have like in your center of mass and in your army, you just want to have mass advantage. You want to be able to out-muscle your opponent out on the field. Relatively aggressive position, and both going for a similarly timed Raider Dome. Are we going to be seeing any tech units here? Taff has way more map control than in the other 2 matches, yeah. Agree. And the trades should have probably evened out. Yeah, Cav is now slightly ahead. Army count. Cav also slightly ahead, but not by a landslide just yet. This is his one big army, and here's got the defenses queued. You know what? Oh, I really like this flank here. Because that is a very hard to protect vector. That is not somewhere you can sneak an army in and just be done. Scouts. Scouts firing at each other, and the veteran C1 on the scout, veteran C2 actually, wins him the engagement. Good hustle. The tank flank has also been detected, and the flank on the right-hand side from Sub, definitely not detected just yet. Could net him a Harvester kill or 2. Let's take a look at the econ. That is dead even. That is as even as it gets. It's within a range of 200-300 of each other. Alright, we've got the tech center out. Cav is doing it. Is he building anything with it? Airfield. Very smart. MiGs can just get so much value over time. And they can snipe artilleries left, right, and center. You can't protect them with just infantry. Alright. That flank has been revealed, and it's still gonna be nasty to dislodge though. Oh, wow. Was that a predictive shot? Even without having line of getting great hits is Sub. Already up to veteran C1 with the artillery. Great play. Unexpected shots here into the dark. Literally a shot in the dark, but getting a lot of value for it. Iron Curtain is out, so... Oh, Sub is on tech as well. He's just building Tanya, as we're speaking right now. Alright, the tanks have moved on, but they're not finding anything of value just yet. Still? Oof, what a nasty case of blanket fire. Okay, Sub is going in. He senses that the V2s are rearming right now and wants to inflict some damage. Probably not the best and wisest choice. Uh-oh. He's gonna run into a great concave from Cav. Sub is losing so much here. Oh, Sub, you overcommitted yet again. Trading off his entire army. And for what? Great blanket fire. The V2s just doing their job. Chinook out. Does he want to win by virtue of a Chinook drop somewhere? I don't know, man. And Cav has not lost any Harvesters. This is starting to be a repeat of Game 3, huh? Plonk. Yep. That is definitely a plummet in supply. Tanya's out though. Alright. Tanya and the Chinook. Mass Chinooks? Are we doing the mass Chinook thing? Oh! Yeah, Chinooks are tanky, so... Landing in the middle of things. Holy cow. Tanya went down, though. That Chinook is still alive. How? How is this even physically possible? Jeez! How is the Chinook not dead? I mean, he's going back for repairs as well. Not too bad. It's a way of stalling. Problem is, there's an eye curtain ticking down. You don't want to stall against Soviets. That is not how you do it. Uh-oh. I think Tanya's being rebuilt here. She's gonna come out right here. Let's hope she isn't gonna be running into the infantry. Oh no. Needs to re-rally to this barracks. Oh. Where's the rank? Where did Tanya come out from? Oh no, she came out of this barracks and immediately got murked. That is unlucky. Chinooks went down, but took a lot of the army out. Ooh. Suicide Chinooks. Oh, and that's the tech center gone. That is gonna be bad news for Sub. Game 2, not looking good for him either, but he's got one Black Hawk out, whom we can utilize to lawnmower this infantry. Go to town. It's been a long time since I've seen efficient use of Black Hawks. Reason for that being players have just gotten much better at using anti-air. That is the only reason. Oh man. Going to town on the medium tank as well. Pop, there goes your armor. Yeah, just rebuilding tech should be a prime directive here for Sub, but I doubt he's got the econ. Alright, the artilleries can at least get some good value. Was that a bait? Oh, Iron Curtain has been fired. That is gonna be 2 dead artilleries. They're staying. Staying to kill as much infantry as is humanly possible. Not the worst choice. Yeah, so this is a relatively toothless attack at the end of the day. Just gonna be a couple rifles, and the Iron Curtain is running out now. This should be it for this attack. No, two heavies are still in the mix. Gonna get a harvester. Ooh, another harvester went down here. The MiG is still going to town. Heavy tank, with the help of the MiG, with the last MiG missile, is gonna win this engagement against the medium. Yikes. No signs of tech just yet. I mean, Cav is broke. Cav has fewer assets. And Cav is flanking. So, as sad as it may be, this is definitely a rough game to come back into. Nice snipes. Get some good snipes here. And it's gonna try it suicide. Probably not worth it. Yeah, losing another harvester on the way out. Oh, 2 heavy tanks still out and about. Right, the MiG might go down. Nope. Anti-air tracking is just too garbage. Trying to suicide behind the Black Hawks in, that was a valiant effort. And this is probably gonna be it in just a moment, because the Iron Curtain is almost about to fire again. Tanks marching forward, trying to get themselves into position for a nice group picture with the Iron Curtain. The MiGs are still circling the skies, killing all the economy. That's it for game 2. I mean game 4, but game 2 for today. You know what? We're gonna step it up a notch. We are gonna cast game 5 as well. See you in a sec.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Alright, game number 5. This is gonna be a bit of a risky one because my hard drive is almost full, and if it overflows and if the hard drive is full, then the video just gets deleted for whatever reason. This happened before, but we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. I think we're just about gonna be fine depending on how long this game goes. Let's hope it's not gonna be 30 minutes or longer. This is game 5 between Sub and Cav, and the current score is 3-1. It should have been 2-2 for all intents and purposes, but game 3 was a matter of being thrown into the ether by Sub. Anyway, Grenadiers, again, likes to open up with Grenadiers. And this time around, it is gonna be a Soviet build order for sub as well. Okay. Let's see where this leads us. Grenadiers versus Grenadiers. Probably gonna run into the rifles. At least the Grenadiers of sub. Whereas the Grenadiers of Cav, it's only one. That is such a low investment here. Just one Grenadier. Just 160 credits. If this gets into your power lines, it's lights out. So that could be nasty. First oil derrick has been established. And I always really have to commend the rifleman positioning from sub. He's always just facing them frontal against the enemy and forming concaves. So he has mastered the art of positioning. Yeah, so this has forced the pillbox. Has not done any real damage, but basically a 200 credit net loss, because you place the pillbox, it costs 600. You sell it, you get 300 back, and then you also get a rifleman who has been garrisoned inside. So just 200, trade it down. It is worse for Soviet defensive structures or defensive structures that don't have a unit garrisoned inside in general. It's worse for turrets, worse for Tesla coils, because sometimes you just get technicians back instead of rifles, and you don't want that. And that is gonna be... Is he gonna reel himself around the derricks? Yes, he is. Risky, because if Cav had went for a War Factory first opener and an APC, this would have been prime time. Would have been go time there. Cav is swarming the oil derrick, but depending on how the concave is formed, he is gonna trade the... okay, that's fine. He actually trades very well. I think 4 for 1 or something. But the oil derrick has been recaptured from sub, and he's still got the engineer in the mix. So 2 derricks, and yeah, 2 derricks over 1 for the time being. That's about to change probably. There we go. There's the second derrick being taken. Yeah, he's waiting for the APC. Chat is calling it already. Who's in chat here? And that just goes to show people are taking this guy seriously, or both of those guys seriously, and it's not a smurf. Like, look, oh, half the top tier players are here in chat. I like Men even. I like Men, by the way, has also made his appearance on the ladder finally. He has found time to play, and he is risen through the ranks as well. I think he's now sitting at rank 3 as of the time speaking, with a win rate of, yeah, I think almost 90%. His win rate is right now higher than Cav, but I don't think he has played Cav just yet. And if he has, then I'm definitely going to be casting this. Yeah, I like Men, definitely also one of the strong title contenders in RHL Season 10, which has, by the way, commenced. It's just that no one has played their matches yet, which, you know, just the way the cookie crumbles, just the way Masters Division crumbles, I guess. Oh, nice. Recapture here as well. Oh, 4 rockets in the APC. Might backfire. Might turn into a barbecue. Okay. Nothing has happened just yet. No harm, no foul. Were this a Tesla coil, this would have been nasty. No, Tesla coils got... the damage got nerfed against heavy to such a point, or the health on the APC also got buffed, so to a point where it doesn't get one-shot anymore. Used to be the case. Used to be very expensive and make for very expensive flamer drops. Okay, Cav gets the recapture on the derrick, but still gonna be even. Even Stevens after all that. You can see passengers in APC. I think he has zoomed out too far. If you zoom out too far, you lose sight of many of those little details. For example, you also don't see the power turned off button anymore. So, okay. The rockets have decided that they're not gonna be worthy of being passengers to an APC anymore. It's not meeting health and safety regulations here in the APC. First expansion being taken by both. Cav, as is customary, Cav is a little slower with the MCV, but that hasn't stopped him from winning games. It's funny how those oil derricks are being traded around like herpes. It's like, ew, you wanna have that? Go ahead, you take it. He's killing the derrick, okay. Wouldn't be my primary choice here. Oh no, not the technician. still has 200,000 credits in student debt. No! No loan forgiveness program here. Is that a new model for the civilian? I've never seen this one before. This color scheme. Aww. Oh! Nice snipe here from Sub. Gets the snipe and the deny on the engineer. And thus, now has 2/1 derricks. There's finally a tangible advantage here. And the army. Even assets. Army, yeah. Dead even. With similar production, this tends to happen. Unless someone diverges and goes for an early raider, but for now we're not seeing any of that just right now yet. Uh-oh. This move out has not been scouted. What? That's force fire onto the... I think that was meant on the well barrels. Whoops. Oh no. So this is gonna be splitting up Sub's army. He's in a very bad position now because he needs to anticipate where Cav is gonna attack. And he can't concentrate his forces into one. He can't allocate all of them at the same spot. Nice force fire with the flame tower though. Gets some good hits. So it's stalling with the flame towers and getting the army into position. Also going for a very defensive approach with the infantry lines. I love the concave he's built for himself there. And now he's trying to close the sack. Alright, some heavies going down, APC going down, and I think that, yeah, that had the engineer inside, I think. So a complete surround onto Cav's army. What a well-made trap. The trap has been sprung. Oh, nice play. That was brilliant from Sub. Again, his positioning game is his absolute A game there that he brought. And still a torrent of steel is ready to go. He's not supposed to overcommit here. He used to be very prone to overcommitting in the past couple games. So, risky. Oil Derrick is going down, so the advantage has now been negated. Actually, it's Cav 1 Derrick ahead. But a Derrick is half a Harvester, and half a Harvester is just a rubbish bin on 2 wheels. Alright, heavy tank being sent back. Sent back for inspection by the great commissariat. Man, this left-hand side is very undefended. Okay, Sub is moving into an aggressive position, splitting off 1 tank. Armies should be just about even. Assets, oh, 7k lead. Yeah, wow, that was a bigger swing than I thought. It was a great engagement from Sub. Haha, first shot from Sub's tank here. Double War Factory. Okay, he's not messing around this time. He definitely wants to make something happen and make it happen very soon. The right-hand side, you need to find flanks around the enemy defenses because you can't fight into like 6 barracks. It takes you way too long to destroy any of them. By the time you've demolished them, there's already so many rocket soldiers out that you can't do anything anymore. Great position. I really love how he's using his tanks. Cav donating 1 tank over. Yeah, overwhelming forces. Sub is going to be able to clean this army up eventually by virtue of stronger front lines and by virtue of his tanks being in a good position. Tanks have melted now. Is he overcommitting yet again? We've seen this story before. Great compact position from Cav. But I think Cav is still not going to be able to hold. Oh no, he is. Uh-oh. And in the reverse is Sub's army. Right-hand side hasn't found any kills just yet. Okay, this flank has thoroughly been cleaned up. And on the reverse here, 2 kills. Nice, 2 counter kills for Sub. So, back up to an even supply for both of them. The asset's still slightly in favor of Sub. But Cav has been so good with his flanks. That would be a juicy flank here. Tesla coil out, very nice. Just as a perfect answer to those flame towers. And still a big infantry mass. Ooh, Cav is committing into something he probably can't be winning. He's going for crushes, no scatter command just yet. But Sub is still winning this, not by a landslide, but winning he is. Oh. That was a costly trade, and Calf has secured one of his harvesters. That is big. Can you force fire the Tesla coil? No. You can't. I don't think you can force fire it onto this tile, otherwise it would be a nice snipe, but no. Sub is winning, I don't know about that. That one heavy going to town. Ooh, that is a counter flank here. Nice, nice. This could get a kill. More Tesla coils and Radar Dome, that is going to be the ace in the hole. Both players are on Radar Dome though. Wait, did I just read that float right? Yeah, the float graph is insane. Sub is on 10k float. Are you for real? But he's definitely in an okay position here. Also 2 more heavies. Yeah. Trying and find some unprotected harvesters. He's Goat's housemate? That would be insane. Goat teams, it's not a Goat Smurf either, by the way, because I've seen Goat play. And Goat would be very straightforward. He's not someone who would Smurf. Okay, going into the Tesla coils. There is nothing to gain here, so... this is just a very costly trade. Okay, V2s have appeared. Uh-oh. Blanket fire. Oh, the power of artillery units in OpenRA never ceases to amaze me. There's a Yak out though. Might be able to counter that and find its way into the Yaks, into the V2s, which it does. Oh, it's got enough. Turn it around. No. Bit of an oversight from Sub. Could definitely have killed that. Is he going for the Conyard? Yep. Perfect. Oh, Tesla coil though. That is the Conyard in the red. Almost in the red. And 2 more V2 shots required to kill it and finish it off for good. Shots into the dark from the V2s. Yeah, but with the line of sight advantage now. There is a Soviet tech center out already. But no airfield just yet, so Kav is... Okay, that's weird. He went for Ukraine, the one faction that gets the most out of the airfield, and he didn't build an airfield. I don't know. A flank from the tank here, but it's definitely been revealed in a very swift manner. And the second tank has been warded off as well, so nice hold here. Does not fall foul of any flanks, and out of power though is Sub for now. So if he just lets some of the rocket soldiers sit on the ore, he's gonna be fine. It's gonna be A-okay. So, Sub is Russia. No Ukraine for him. Thus, no demo truck. Army slightly out of position. Losing the Tesla coil and the defensive lines, but... losing a harvester as well, but retaining most of his assets there. Okay, inching his way forward with the Tesla coils as well. But trading that off for an expansion, I don't know if that's actually worth it. That is gonna be a dead war factory. The V2s were not in position. As per usual, V2s, artillery units just take so long to rotate. Iron Curtain is out, but low power. And, oh no! 2 heavy tanks in the back lines. The counter curtain. Oh, that is gonna be... Wait. Okay, he's got enough ammo, yeah. Trying to suicide into the infantry, but doesn't find any connections there. That is big, though. Those 3 Yaks being traded for the Iron Curtain is definitely worth it, because now he's gonna have access to the first Iron Curtain uncontested, without the counter curtain. But he needs to reproduce harvesters and stat. He's lost 3 harvesters. 1 is here. 1 off the line. Yeah, 8/5. Plus a Derrick as well. Army graph, oh good, no, good lord. Yeah, with 3 different armies, definitely the ball is in the court of Kav, who is gonna be able to make a lot of things happen, and it's up to Sub to bring it back. That V2 has been on the front lines consistently. It needs to die. That thing was not supposed to live. The whiff from the V2. Flank has been revealed, okay. Iron Curtain not up just yet. That is a 1 minute window. Nice. He's sending the Harvesters back to an uncontested ore patch. Very smart. The Iron Curtain is not up just yet. Uh-oh. If he loses this engagement, and it is starting to look increasingly like he will lose it, this is bad, bad news for Sub. He is going to be losing his Iron Curtain as well. He would need to go for a counterattack, but thus far... Ooh, he's getting nice hits though. Oh no, that's the counter curtain. That's the Iron Curtain down. That was his one big advantage. Is this... Yeah, GG. Oh, so close. So that's gonna be a big lead here for Calf. That's gonna be the 3-1 already. Or 4-1? Anyway, there have been 7 games played, so apparently this was not a best of 7, but just 7 games played. So there is more matches to come. That much I can assure you. And we're gonna be covering those in the next iteration. We're gonna be rounding it up with the last remaining 2 matches. Let's see how those went. And really well played, especially game 1 was one of the most intense early games I've ever seen. And Sub, great army positioning, just needs to work on his mid to late game transitions. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and there's gonna be more content to come. Check it out. There's also check out oraladder.net and check out RHL Season 10. See you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.